In today's video, we're going to be doing some live product research. I'm really not looking for trends. I'm actually looking for systems where I can find the supplier for the same product. I can replicate the page. I can replicate the ad style, and I can create a version of that same store that if I launch and I model it very closely, I'm able to benefit from the same result. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be doing some live product research. You guys seem to be really enjoying when we find stores live, and you guys enjoy the process of me talking through the type of stores that I like, the type of stores that I don't, and the type of stores that I think are perfect for beginners. Last time we did this, we found an incredible store that's doing about $600,000 in sales. And now we're going to do some, again, live product research. I want to walk you through the way that I think, the way that I like to validate winning products, and hopefully you can learn a ton from this video. Okay. Now, the way that I do product research is not like most. Okay. I'm really not looking for trends. I'm not looking for pump and dump products. I'm not looking for products that are new that I'm going to get in with a ton of other people. I'm actually looking for systems. Okay. I'm looking for businesses that have been around for a while, that have been running ads consistently, that create pages that are a little bit more custom. They're not like a shrine theme page, or they could be shrine theme, that's fine, but they're not like a typical page. And I'm looking for consistency. Okay. I'm looking for a business that's been around for a while, that's been getting sales consistently, and something that's replicatable. Okay. Where I can find the supplier for the same product. I can replicate the page. I can replicate the ad style. And I can create a version of that same store that if I launch and I model it very closely, I'm able to benefit from the same results. Okay. That type of thinking has allowed me to launch multiple successful businesses, and has allowed my clients to go from zero to literally having $1,000 days profitably. Okay. So without further ado, let's get started. Now, my tool of choice for product research for a while has been Winning Hunter. And I just recently got in touch with the team there, and the research that they do, the level of detail that they put in, the data that's out there, it's nothing. I mean, from what I gathered from my conversation with those guys, is they are leagues ahead of other product research tools. They are mining through like millions and millions and millions of ads to show us the most relevant ones. And I'm trying to get like a podcast put together with me and the team at Winning Hunter to go behind the scenes of how they find successful products. Drop a like and a comment down below if you want to hear that conversation. But I've been using Winning Hunter for almost a year now, and I haven't looked back, right? This is my tool of choice. Obviously, they have free plans, but it's almost worth it for anybody to get one of their paid plans, just to be able to start looking for products, start looking for stores that pique your interest. Okay, and once you learn the system that I'm about to show you, you'll understand that product research doesn't have to be difficult if you know what you're looking for, right? And I go in with such a specific mindset of what I'm looking for. I'm able to go through. I mean, I feel like all these products are great, right? But who are they great for, right? For example, me, I avoid fashion dropshipping products. I feel like these type of products aren't good for me. I don't want to be in a business where there's thousands of variants, where there's return customers, where there's sizing, where I would have to run a ton of ads just to get sales, and then, you know, have to deal with the operations of everything. I'm not that type of business owner, right? I like businesses where there's a single product, a single funnel, a couple of great ads that I can generate with AI that has scalability. So Winning Hunter gives us a ton of different things to choose from. And yeah, I've just been using this tool, and literally he showed me some really, really cool features that we may use, like Magic AI. This is another thing that they've just added that allows you to really, really supercharge your search and find like hidden stuff within the software. We'll see if we use it today, right? But the typical way that I do product research, specifically on this tool, is I don't go in with any filters. Okay, when I just go in straight without anything, what happens is I'm seeing all the newest stuff, because the way this platform is going to keep you on is by showing you new relevant stuff. Okay, if you every time you come on the platform, this has been my complaint with some other platforms that I've been on, is I'll go there, I'll see the same stuff, and I'll see the same products by the same people, and not a lot of efforts going into finding new ads, finding new e-com products, and people are launching successful products all the time. So I really like what they do, and what I do is I don't leave any of the filters on. Okay, because again, the filters are like in my brain almost, right? I know what I'm looking for. And again, hopefully with this video, I'm going to show you how to pick good products. Okay. So the basic stats are this. Okay. Now let's say you are also going to use Winning Hunter for your product research. If you are, just click that second link in the description and use my link to support the channel as well. Okay. Now what this shows us is a few things. Okay. Now it's found one ad set that's using this creative. Okay. But what's really important that catches my eye is this. Okay. I like businesses that are running a ton of ads, but not a ton of products. That's filter number one. Find businesses that are running a ton of ads to a couple of products. If they're running a ton of ads to a ton of products, they're still in that testing phase. I don't like those type of businesses that are still testing different products because I don't know what is going to work. I like businesses that are running a ton of ads to one product. So let's see if this is one of those. Okay. So it is an alignment pillow. Okay. That's awesome. Okay, I've actually seen this product work before, but again, I'm a systems thinker. Okay, yes, I've seen this product work before, but I've seen it work in a pump and dump sort of environment where somebody hacked it once, ran a ton of ads, made some money, and then the store failed and then they left. Okay, if I'm going to sell this product, I need to understand the system behind how it was sold. And I need that system to have been validated. I need that system to have been active for a few months. They've been consistently selling using that system. And the system that I'm talking about is, what are they selling? What price are they selling at? What ads are they using? And what page are they using to sell the product? And those four things come together to form the system. Now, if that system has been active for a few months and has been generating consistent revenue for them, and if we can come in and just replicate that system and show Facebook very similar ads, show Facebook a very similar product page, and obviously source a very similar product, it wouldn't surprise me if you don't start getting the same results. Because all e-commerce is putting the right assets together in the right format and taking the customer through the same journey somebody else is to experience the same results. Okay, so now let's look at this. Okay, this is 349 different ads, and look at this, beautiful, right? But okay, now a lot of their ads are very high level. Okay, this already tells me for a beginner, this is going to be a little bit of a difficult business, but that's fine. Now, what I want to find out is a few things. This has already piqued my interest because this is a serious person running these ads. I like that. Let's track the store. Okay, so if you click here, by the way, you can view details and you can look at a bunch of things. And the first thing that you're going to want to do is track the store. Is it worth us even looking into? Okay, this Revoget brand. Okay, now Winning Hunter has its own proprietary way that they essentially show us sales. And this sales, I love when I see the big numbers, but it doesn't, like $1 million a month store doesn't matter to me. It could be a 5K per month store. It could be a 10K per month store. Okay. The number really doesn't matter as much as the system does. Okay. Now this is a store that's making $270,000 a month, but it's being tracked by 65 others, which means it's pretty popular. Okay by me. Again, I don't care who is tracking it, and I don't care about the sales as much as well. Again, what I care about is how they're making their money. Okay, so again, they're running their traffic to top e-com countries like USA, Australia, United Kingdom. I do like that. Their products are these alignment pillows, which I like as well. Let's go to Facebook, and now let's go ahead and see what they're doing for ads. Okay, so now we can see 3,400 different results. Okay, that tells me something. That tells me that this sales, they may actually be making more money than what's being reported, which I like. Okay, now what I'm going to do is go to active ads. And as soon as I do this, I know Facebook's going to throw some stuff at me. I don't know why ads library is like that. Whenever I put a filter, okay, so they have 280 active ads. Okay, fine. Now let's see what the ads are doing, right? So let's go ahead and view some ads. Now, again, this is what I'm trying to understand how they're going to get customers. Okay, so as John F. Kennedy, he lived with. So this is okay. So and one thing that I like is the fact that they're running AI ads and AI. So this is an AI doctor, but it's a very nice AI doctor, right? It doesn't look as AI. I mean, for me, I've been in this game for a while, so I can sense it, but I think most people wouldn't be able to. But they're using some crazy video editing just to get this video made. I can tell you is a couple $100, okay? And they're using a story-based script. Again, this literally shows you that there is no such thing as product saturation. Like this shows you, like you can get into any business, any business. If you run a 4-minute story ad where each second has been edited to perfection, right? Which each second has new clips, new scientific information, where you walk somebody through a story. Like for example, over here, the story is, I'm not going to play the music, but if you don't fix your spine alignment, you may face the same fate as John F. Kennedy, who lived with chronic back pain. And so who is this for? Well, this is for the older American audience who knows who John F. Kennedy is and instantly will be captivated by the story. And then the same with George Clooney and The Rock. Again, two prominent figures in the USA. Everybody knows who they are, and you're instantly hooked. Like, oh, all these famous guys had this problem, right? They're some of the best people in the world, but they were all brought to their knees by the same invisible problem, which is spinal compression. And the spine problem has made money for meta advertisers for years. Okay, and it's so crazy because I've seen this exact same clip of those two old people walking with walking sticks for a while. But anyways, it's a 4-minute story-based ad that is promoting a pillow. And what I'm suspecting is that most of their ads are this way. Okay, they go through such detail and create story-based long form ads that have every second saying something or the other. Okay, and they've watermarked it because they obviously don't want a bunch of low quality people coming in and stealing them. So what does this business teach us? This business teaches us that literally there is no such thing as product saturation. You can come into any business, and if you can create story-based ads the way that these guys have, you are literally delivering so much value just in your ad that you can come in and just take over any niche. Okay, so again, 280 ads. Each ad almost is running at a very, very high execution level. Okay, so again, I may not recommend anybody gets into this business because it's such a high threshold to be successful. Okay, now this is the perfect example of an e-commerce store that's front loaded. Okay, now what does a front load mean? It means that they've not put a ton of effort on their product page. Okay, they've kept their product page as simple as possible. Okay, because I've seen incredible, insane product pages. Okay, they've decided to go with a simple one where there's product image, a title, some bullet points, some bundle and saves, some images and copy XYZ, and then they know that after somebody's gone through their 4-minute session, right? And maybe they don't buy one time, but once you watch someone's ad, Facebook starts targeting you again with their other ads, specifically with the new Andromeda update, where it's like, okay, all Facebook's looking for is this. Facebook is looking for high quality ad execution where every second you are delivering value, right? Gone are the days where you could do like very low quality stuff and get away with it. Facebook values high quality ad creative execution the way that this brand is doing. And because they're able to execute at such a high level on the ad side of things, okay, they don't really need to even worry about the product page because the ad does all the heavy lifting. Now, for me, to launch this business, would I recommend it? There are a few reasons. Number one is health products can sometimes lead to bans. And the way they're selling this one, with the crazy graphics, with the spine, with the x-ray, with the this, with the that, I like businesses that are beginner friendly. Even when I'm launching it, like I don't want to make money hard. I want to make it easy. I want to be able to make money in an easy way, right? And so I don't want to go into a business where I got to compete with a guy that's making 4-minute, 5-minute video ads where each minute is edited to perfection. Each second is well thought out. even though I'm going to take this practice, I'm going to study this business a lot more. I'm going to try and upgrade my ad quality to this level. I'm not going to recommend this to a beginner. So all these 65 guys that are tracking this business, unfortunately, they're making a mistake. They think that it's the product that's selling. They think that, oh, I just need to set up this thing and I'm gonna make money, right? But if they miss the plot, that the actual thing that's selling it is these 4-minute, highly well edited ads that are all based in emotional storytelling, which have great hooks, problem agitation, problem identification, revealing the solution, explaining the benefits, explaining the hidden benefits, adding scarcity. And if they don't see that, they've missed the whole point. So I hope when you come across a business like this, you don't get shiny object syndrome. You can see the business for what it is. It's the sum of its parts. And you can take apart a business part by part and understand, hey, is this okay for my skill set? Can I hire someone? For example, this 4-minute ad would take an editor, if he was working with you full time, maybe 4 or 5 hours to put together. If he was working for you if he had no other work, if he had 4 to 5 hours, he could put this ad together, because he would have to find each individual clip. Okay, he would, for example, let's say he found this clip online. Okay, then what he would have to do with AI is superimpose this thing, because there's no clip like this that's available. At least I don't think so. So this clip isn't. Hey guys, wanted to make a quick announcement. We're doing a live event in Dubai on November 25th and November 26th. These days have been strategically picked because it's one day before Black Friday. And my goal during these 2 full-day events is to get your business up and running before Black Friday. Now, this isn't some event where I'm gonna be on stage speaking through a bunch of slides on a presentation. In fact, it's gonna be a small boardroom style event, only for about 15 to 16 people, where you will meet me personally and my team live, and we're going to actually open up your laptop together and help you build your e-commerce business before Black Friday and have it up and ready to launch so you can participate in the biggest shopping holiday of the year. So if you're interested in meeting me and my team live in person for a 2-day hands-on workshop, check the link in the description for the Dubai live event. Again, on the 25th and the 26th, tickets are live and only 15 people. All right. So if you're one of them, if you have the ability to come to Dubai, or if you're already near anywhere in Dubai, I'd say take this opportunity. Only 15 to 16 people, and I look forward to seeing you. Available online. A video editor had to put something like this together, right? And he had to put together every second. And unfortunately, most people won't see that effort. They'll just see, oh, it's a winning product, I'm going to run this product. And then when they run it and they get no sales, they're going to think dropshipping is dead. That's not what the case is. So great business, profitable business, lots to learn as a marketer. But would I recommend this for a beginner? No, don't get into it unless you have the video editing and the storytelling skills, or the ability to hire a good storyteller or a video editor at a high level to produce an ad that you test on a broad audience in bulk. If you can do all of the above, then get into this business, okay? Like I said, this is probably not how you've seen a lot of people do product research, but hopefully I've made some sense to you, okay? Now let's look at this one. The natural way, 100% pure beeswax tapered candles burn brighter. Okay, fair. I like this. I was just talking to somebody inside of my community who said that they were all about this beeswax product. It's funny that this has come to our radar as well. Okay, nice. The holiday season is coming up. A lot of people will be using candles, so I kind of like that. Okay, let's look at the product itself. Locally made beeswax. Now this is something I don't like. Look at it, a ton of variation. Oh, do I want this candle? Do I want this candle? I wouldn't like that. Typically what I would do is I would go very hard on the beeswax thing and do it. But let's see. Let's look at the business as the sum of its parts, right? Let's look at 27 active ads. Is this worth us getting into? Maybe not, right? When did the ad start? September 4th. So they've been running for, let's look at inactive and let's refresh it. Let's look at how long back. Yeah, the business just started in September. I mean, September, October, if you have active ads for 2 months, that's great. And I'll be the first one to tell you, you don't need a lot of volume to push a lot of sales, because if you have 5 ads that are producing revenue and you can just scale with CBO, now you don't have to scale it in a way where you duplicate ads. You just up the budget, right? So these 5 ads, you don't know how much they're spending. So that's okay. And they're running with image ads. I like it. I like the business a lot. I just don't like the variability. I like when it's, look at how many products they're selling. There's just too many. There's too much to choose from, right? Again, not a system that I would go into. And again, this is what these product research videos are like. We may not find anything, okay, which would suck, but it is what it is. It's like anything. You just come and do this every single day. And if you guys like these type of videos, just comment down below and I'll make more of them. Okay, what is this? My hair hair growth. I love the hair growth niche. It's just, there's some niches you're always going to make money in, which is hair, manifestation, crystals, hobbies. There's some businesses you're always going to make money in. Okay, look at this. What is this? Hair Alpha Infused. We've actually spoken about this business before. This is one of those businesses that uses a system that uses the same page. We've shown this on the channel before. Find it in one of these. We actually have this business available for you guys to launch. So this would be a fun topic for me to talk about. Okay, so now I spoke about businesses earlier that don't work, right? Now let's talk about a business that does work. Okay, now this is a business that is using this is using like a fan page almost to run ads, right? But they're running a ton of ads. Now, why are they running a ton of ads? Well, it's because they're a 7-figure store. Okay, this is a 7-figure store. Hold on, let me actually go ahead and open the funnel that they're using. Give me a second. All right, so let's take a look at a business that I would get involved in, right? So this is the business Alpha Infused. We just tracked this store. Now, why would I get involved in this business? Okay, number one. Okay, if I look at their Facebook ads, they're running about 5,100. They've run in the past. And if I go ahead and look at their active ads, okay, if I go ahead and look at this, right, about 1,300 results are live, which tells me that there is some, basically they're getting money using a ton of other domains. Okay, so even though it's it's tracking at 126,000, it's not. This is easily a 7-figure business. They cannot be running these many ads and not making 7 figures, right? I mean, that doesn't make sense. So what this tells me is that they've either put up some blockers or they're getting revenue from a ton of different domain names, right? Which is allowing them to basically not be tracked, right? Nobody wants to be tracked when you're doing a ton of money, okay? Now, another thing that I like is that it's all going to one product. Okay. Another thing that I like is the fact that it is a product that solves a crazy problem that men have. People pay literally tens of thousands to get transplants, right? And if you can solve that problem, this product costs about $40-50, right? If you can solve it for $40 to $50, that's going to be amazing. All right. Now, another thing that I like about this business is the fact that most of their traffic is going to similar pages, okay? Pages like this or pages like this, all right? If you look through them, they're all taking them to, all of their traffic is going to 1 or 2 different types of pages. And what that tells me is that they figured out a system that helps them make money. Last time I tracked them, they were still using this page. This time I'm tracking them, they're still using this page or this page. Now, why does that matter to me? Well, it matters to me because I can essentially replicate these pages, replicate these ads, replicate the product, and then as a result, replicate the results. Right now, how do I know that I can do this? Well, it's because I've already done it. Let me show you the replica of the store that we've built for this particular business. Essentially, what we've done is this is their page and this is our page. Okay, we use a very similar page to them, and not just that, they take people to a quiz, right? That's what we do as well. We take people to a quiz as well, okay? Over here, and the thing is, what's funny is no matter what your answer is, okay? See, I'm doing the quizzes together, right? No matter what your answer is, okay, you're going to go to their main page where they sell you the product, okay? Now, the reason I know that this is what they're doing is because we've tracked them before and they've not changed their system for a really, really long time. And if you can essentially model the system that they use to make sales, you can model their success as well. So that's what we do inside of White Label Dropshipping, guys. We find businesses that are crushing it, making a ton of revenue. We understand the system behind how they're scaling. We find businesses that are uber successful and have been for a while. We know it for a fact that these guys have been in business for a really long time. When a business is making literal fan pages to be able to not be tracked, right, you know that they're absolutely crushing. We find what funnels they're using to be able to attract customers and get buyers, and then we basically replicate those entire systems, and we allow you to brand that system as your own. We allow you to brand those ads, brand the funnel as your own, and then enter this niche, but not as a beginner with just some basic Shopify store, but the entire system that they use to generate the sales. And that's what we do inside of White Label Dropshipping. And this is not just something that we do for one business, it's something that we've done for multiple different businesses. So if you guys want our help to launch your business in the same way that 6 and 7 figure stores do, click that first link down below and apply to work with us. We're going to get on a short call with you to see if you're a good fit for the program. And if you are, you're going to be inducted, where you basically get access to incredible 6 and 7 figure systems that will literally help make launching businesses a ton easier. All right. And you know the level of thinking that we put in behind all of this. We don't just model anything. We model stuff that's been around. Like, I mean, we model people that have 1,000+ active ads. We model products that are easy to source. We model stores that have not just been successful now, have been successful for a while. And then we give you the same systems that they use to attract customers, but we build it for you in your own brand, right? That's what White Label Dropshipping is. And that's why I do this product research, right? I'm trying to find stores for myself, for my students, that we can go ahead and launch and make money, right? And these are not just pump and dumps, right? These are things that will eventually become big brands, right? But if launched the right way. So anyways, that's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this lengthy product research video, and I hope you guys understood how we do product research. Again, link to White Label Dropshipping is in the description. Link to Winning Hunter is in the description. If you want more product research videos like this, let me know. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. As always, I'll catch you guys next one. Peace.